So they said that they don't think that their work is worth just a $70 flat rate. They want to charge people per hour to play the game.
They're smoking crack.
You bugging.
So like if you play,
Oh shit.
You're bugging.
Where the hell did all this blood come from?
What's that? Hey, you can make all the excuses you want, but you're the one who decided how to live your life.
Hey, hey, hey. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back like an asthma attack. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you never have to like inhale. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Nexhub. It's your boys, Jetpack Jeff in the building. If you're coming in for the first time, thank you so much for coming in. This is an anime video podcast. We bring you the culture one episode at a time. I'm here with the boys real quick. Oh, you love the boys? Well, let me introduce them real quick. To my right side is the man who is no short of Miles Morales, because he is Miles Morales. He's in a different dimension. Don't know the number. Got bitten by a spider, and now he's here with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me bring you the most cultured man to talk about Vegeta or Miles or anything Spider-Man related, and it's Nagi. What's going on, my boy?
What's going on?
Oh shit, my bad.
What's going on, gang? How you feeling? How you feeling? Doing all right?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Ready to get this going. Ready to get this rolling. Ready to do some damn magic.
For sure.
Let's make it happen.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we can't make magic without the most important person in the pod space.
Facts.
We can't run this by ourselves.
Yeah.
We never had, and for the foreseeable future, when Nexhub is on top of spaces, we never will. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
because of the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Nerd Kami.
What a gang. Show your face, show your face, show your face.
Anyway, yo, what's going on?
Get that nastiness out your throat.
Good. All right. Hey, y'all feeling? It's your boy Nerd Comment. We back in here with some old fire.
Yes, sir.
Stay
Yes,
tuned.
sir.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We obviously, I'm going to say it again. I don't know what the views are now between last episode and this one, but 71,000 motherfucking views in the motherfucker. 3 episodes in. Shout out to the community again. If you haven't already, go do yourself a favor and go to patreon.com/NexhubAtl. We have exclusive content on there. Yeah, I said NexhubAtl because you know why? I said NexhubAtl. I said Patreon. You know why? I totally fucked that up. It's because we have exclusive content over there.
Yeah.
And after 3 episodes of doing already so amazing, we might as well push the content even more. So
Facts.
we got some stuff over there. Go ahead and subscribe. You can actually get I think for the way we have it set up, don't hold me to it, but I think the business model is going to be you'll be able to watch some free content for the first 7 days, and then from there it'll probably be $5. We don't know. We'll see. But go ahead and check it out and find out for yourself. Patreon.com/Nexhub. If you're listening on any other DSP, appreciate you. And do yourself a favor and follow it. If you're on Spotify, if you're on Apple Music, go ahead and rate it 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, which I know a lot of y'all are, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell notification, because every time a Nexhub episode comes up, we got you. All right? So, with the culture being in the building and everything being talked about, it tells for us to gives our hot takes on what is real and what is not worth talking about. And today, we got 3 big things really worth talking about that I hope when the episode comes out that we might predict right. But I'm going to let Neri get into what we have to talk about. Neri, what's on the docket, man?
All right. First thing is, what are y'all GTA 6 predictions? Because y'all know they said it was coming.
Oh, yeah. Rockstar actually, for some background, Rockstar did had a little leak with GTA 6 to where we kind of knew it was coming before it was coming. Anyway, as of recent, the studio, I think Take-Two officially said, I don't know, but they announced that they will be coming out with something in December. We are recording this podcast in November, so we haven't seen it yet. But with a whole bunch of stuff coming out, and I know we've all played Grand Theft Auto, because who hasn't, right? I'm actually wondering how y'all feel about it, because we haven't, I don't think any of us, I haven't seen none of y'all play GTA 5, but I know y'all at least played it. So I'm going to start with y'all. What do y'all think, Nagi?
With GTA 6, so I've actually looked into some of the credentials when it comes down to like what the game is going to be delivering. With it being its first game with a female protagonist, as well as revisiting Vice City from the leaks that I've seen. Revisiting Vice City, female protagonist, having it be a larger map, and so on and so forth. I think that this is going to be the best Grand Theft Auto that they've had to date. With over the course of, first off, if you look at, my first collector's edition was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, for real?
That was my first ever collector's edition. I got the Los Santos like snapback in a glass case. It was 100. Like I got it. Like it was 100%. It was a gift. It was 100%. It was legit. It was beautiful. It was very, very well planned out. They had the map attached to the fucking, collector's edition. Yeah. I think that this game, in terms of, and on top of that, like I said, with Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out, they released content for how many years?
From 2013 to today, so that'll be 10 years.
Over 10 years, they've released free content that you can engage with over the course of Grand Theft Auto 5. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to last us over 20 years. Because
that's hot take. That's crazy.
If not 10, think about it. Grand Theft Auto 5 lasted us 10 years.
There's no other Grand Theft Auto has ever done that.
No Grand Theft Auto has ever done that.
Yeah,
10 years of new content, horror themed, Christmas themed, holiday themed. Like there is shit consistently growing in Grand Theft Auto 5. With Grand Theft Auto 6, I think that they have like more than enough opportunity to really be like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. Rockstar really has a cash cow on their hands. So Grand Theft Auto, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Aaron, what you think?
I feel like it's gonna hit.
I know the niggas is gonna be mad at me, bro. I really do. Cause I never played a single GTA at all.
Yo, fucking.
What's wrong with this nigga?
I never played a single one. It just don't connect to me, bro.
You don't connect with doing anything? Like it's literally an anything game.
You mean to tell me you ain't never had the urge?
You never shot nobody?
To fuck a prostitute?
You never drove
and
a
get
car?
and get your money back?
Yeah, you never fought your
There's
aunt?
other games for driving cars.
Name them.
There's other games for shooting.
Name them that you played.
Call of Duty.
What car are you driving in Call of
Ugly.
Duty?
What car? What
Call of Duty you
what
played?
do you call it? Need for Speed?
Nigga, what are you talking about?
Those are two. So you mean to tell me that you'd rather play two separate games instead of doing?
This nigga said other games where I could drive a car, and the name's Call of Duty.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I think that GTA, when I was exposed, right?
You want to do a drive by drive?
Wait a minute.
Shut up.
Hey, I try to let you cook. It's not game.
Okay, cool.
Put that before show for the record.
Cool.
Yeah,
well, whoever's turn it is, cook. Go ahead.
You're tikka masala trash.
No, yo, it's your turn, bro. Go ahead, man.
Okay,
I'm waiting for you.
All right. Listen, I'm sure that it's going to be a great game. I know that, everybody, constantly develops. I was about to fake it and say, like, they coming with we airdropping everywhere, but they already did that in GTA 5. I don't know that shit about it, so I can't really give you the honest, like, what I actually expect, because I don't know what the fuck they expect. But it sounds like it's going to be a cool game. I might check it out, but, like, it's just never been me on the game. So that's all I got to say.
Well, I can take that take than last episode's take. But I can say that with GTA 6 coming out, I'm actually gonna give you some pushback now, your dad. GTA 5 was a unicorn because of two things. One, it being the HD universe. Grand Theft Auto 4 was so realistic, it was not as fun as it was supposed to be. The physics being all crazy with the cars and whatnot, that little stuff that seems a little tedious, everyone saw it. Everyone's like, bro, I can't play this for this long. Like, it came, it didn't went, it stayed for a little bit, and after Liberty City Stories and Ballad of Gay Tony, which were great DLCs, great DLC packets, or I don't know if they came with the game. You can buy them through the game. Anyway, played them, they were fun, and it was one of the most amazing games that came out. But it wasn't like San Andreas where it stayed for so long. So when you announce the San Andreas, you go back to Carl Johnson, and everybody and their mama loved Carl Johnson, except for Nuri apparently. Because he never played it. But the game is so good. San Andreas is so good. California is such an appealing place. You can't do no wrong with the game. Water, air, sea. You can have fun with all of that. And then you put the online aspect, which has never been done the way it's been done in GTA. Of course, the game lasted for 10 years. Which, by the way, think about that, y'all. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC. To have a game last that long is crazy. on console at least. I don't think any other console game has done that. I think maybe Last of Us had, but let's be real. You're not playing Last of Us for 10 years. You play it, you let it go. You may replay it for some value, like Logic said he did. But other than that, niggas are not re-picking up the game to play every single day like that. That's just that's a outlier. You're
Right.
playing the game every single day when you play the Auto for a reason.
Right.
So with GTA 6 coming out, I think it's not going to do the same. I'm sorry. I don't think so. Only because Miami is a great spot. It's a great place, but I think it's going to get stale. You can do snow in California somehow in San Andreas, which is obviously a lie. But doing it in Miami just seems like crazy. And I'm talking about online. The whole Bonnie and Clyde thing, I think it's going to be cool, but it's not so different. Like, you know how it was a big deal when Spider-Man did the copycat, not copycat, but the inspiration from Grand Theft Auto. They did something new. This Bonnie and Clyde shit isn't nothing new. It's not even new for gaming. Like, we already have we already have an army of two. So I think the only thing that's going to take to put this above is the online aspect. The story is going to be amazing. The story always is. I don't know about the characters. I'm not going to lie. San Andreas was amazing because you got, I'm just going to say, the hood niggas to play actual hood niggas. They switched the whole lines up. They got the same nigga even though it wasn't written on the script. That's hilarious. You're never going to get a moment like that. But this isn't hip-hop. This is going to be some Florida shit. And unless they're doing mobsters, I don't see me buying into it unless it's the online stuff. And also, I don't know how they're going to come with online. GTA Online on Grand Theft Auto 5 is called GTA Online. Are they going to call the one on Vice City GTA Online too? I don't know. I love the game so much. I remember when the trailer came out in 2013. I was in high school. I just graduated. So I will be looking out. I'll be looking forward to seeing what happens. But I don't know. My hopes aren't really that high. The character's not black, and Miami's not really that interesting to me. As much as I love Vice City, it's not more interesting than San Andreas. So that's my takes.
Okay. All right. Respect. Well, with that one.
Oh, hold on. Right, I got something to say.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't make a face, right?
Pass her a mic. I at least want to hear her voice on the pod. Go ahead. Not bad, bro.
How y'all doing?
Hey. Hold on. What's going on? I can't hear. Oh shit. Oh god. What?
Adjust the cord a little bit on the in the actual jack itself.
Does that work?
A little bit, and then try not to touch it unless you can afterwards.
Can you hear me though?
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So, have y'all heard about what some of the developers are saying about the price of GTA 6?
Oh shit. What?
So they said that they don't think that their work is worth just the $70 flat rate. They want to charge people per hour to play the game.
Smoking crack.
You bugging.
So like if you play,
Oh shit.
You're bugging.
Cap.
yeah. So
Ain't no way in hell. You niggas are smoking shit.
He needs some milk.
No, hell no. I'll tell you this right now, Rockstar. Where's the fucking pop? Where's the Nagi music? Niggas, you niggas are smoking crack.
Why is
crack? We're not paying no. I ain't
why
paying
is
a
this
dollar.
my music?
I ain't paying $1.
Why
nigga.
is this my music?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck. These niggas smoking crack.
Now, why is this my
If you
music?
think I'm paying anything to play Grand Theft Auto, I will boot that shit and steal it, nigga. You're not about to have me doing shit. I'll crack the game on fucking on Pirate Bay, nigga. Wait, how much an hour? Who cares? Because I'm not paying shit. They already got us with PlayStation Plus and that bullshit, which I will pay. And if I had an Xbox, which come on now, I have a PC. Why the fuck would I pay for that shit? You niggas smoking crack, nigga. I'll play
Ain't pay
GTA
that
5 to the day I
shit.
die for that shit. Fuck that.
An
hour?
I'm not about to pay you an hour for me to go fuck a hooker and get my money back. I'm not doing that.
Shut the fuck, bro. Hell no.
I ain't doing that. I'm not about to pay you hourly for me to commit sins. No.
What game?
No.
I'll give them this.
No, fuck that.
Listen, I'll give them this. If any other developer was supposed to try that, it was supposed to be them. But we're going to let you niggas down real hard. We're not doing that shit at all. Man, we're going to be some YouTube videos I paid 86 cents an hour to play Grand Theft Auto.
If you
we're going to
think
watch them
that
play.
I'm paying
That's about it.
hourly to pay Grand Theft Auto?
Crack, bruh. Smoking crack. You niggas
Hourly?
are stupid. I want to see y'all do it. I want to see y'all do
dare
it.
you. I dare you.
I can't wait to see y'all stupid
I
ass.
dare you.
I'm pirating the fuck out the game, nigga.
I promise we're gamers. We will rob you.
Wrong community, nigga. You should do that to the movie community. We're stealing your shit.
Right. We will pirate.
And then we'll get a nigga to remake it, nigga.
Boy.
What's wrong with you?
We will get developers to make your game for you and better.
What's wrong with you?
And then just give it to niggas for free.
Don't let Saints Row come out. Nigga, we'll just pretend that's the new Grand Theft Auto.
The way that I hate Saints Row, but the way that I would play Saints Row.
Per hour.
The way that I would play Saints Row.
I really hope they say some dumb shit like that. That'd be the most interesting thing that ever come out there. Because you know that one of the dudes that actually was responsible for all the Grand Theft Autos, he's gone now.
Yeah.
And it's just Dan Hauser, which
what's the next segment? What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
that. Get the fuck out of here with
nigga.
that shit. That shit is crazy.
All right. So
Crack.
that one we got. Okay, so the next question is Game Award nominations. So
Spider-Man.
we gonna simplify it to
Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna simplify it to what we think
Shut
Game
up.
of the Year is gonna be.
Spider-Man.
All right, cool. Game of the Year, he said Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Jeff, what you think Game of the Year finna be, bro?
well, it's not Tetris.
Spider-Man.
It's Spider-Man.
Thank you.
Hey, we were right though when we asked it at shout out to our third episode. We did say that obviously Spider-Man and I think
I'm about to get in the
Starfield actually got nominated.
I'm about to get in the camera.
Starfield got nominated, but I think that's obvious.
Wait,
get ready to play my music. 'cause
Wait. Can you say what's nominated this year?
Yeah, so I'm looking at the Game of the Year category.
What is it? It's Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2,
Alan Wake 2,
Alan Wake 2's Legend of Zelda,
Resident Evil
Mario's
4.
War, Mario World, and then
What the fuck
Resident
is that Mario Wonder shit? I never even knew that was a game.
Mario Wonder came. So okay.
When the
So
fuck did that come out?
So here's my perspective on this. Right. Go scroll up. Go to the originals. Right. So you have the first one, which is what?
Alan Wake 2,
Alan Wake 2. Then you have what's that?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Alan Wake 2, which came out weeks before they announced it counts because it's out, but no one played the fucking game yet. No one played the fucking game yet. No.
Spider-Man 2 would have came out 2 days before. You know damn well that shit would have been on
Spider-Man,
there.
I promise. Granted, Spider-Man 2 came out relatively early, but the amount of people and the fact that Spider-Man 2 was a highly critically acclaimed game, that game was 100% required by the community. You have Alan Wake 2 that came out, which was not even promoted. It wasn't marketed at all. Fucking Control was a sequel to Alan Wake 1, and nobody knew about it unless they played Control, right? Alan Wake 2 then comes out. Then you have Baldur's Gate 3, which is a decent adaptation. It's a decent entry into, Game of the Year. Then you have Spider-Man 2. Scroll down. Spider-Man 2, we already know, is a decent entry. Resident Evil 4 is a fucking remake. It's a remake. Now, is it a remake?
See, this shit put Street Fighter 6 and made someone happy, bro.
As a
At
remake,
least to nominate.
as a remake for Resident Evil 4, not to disengage what you say, because there's literally no fighting games in Game of the Year. There are never fighting games in Game of the Year.
I know.
Right?
That shit fucking changed.
Resident Evil 4 was a remake. It was the only thing about Resident Evil 4 was the fact that the original Resident Evil 4 was pinnacle, and the remake took things that was great in Resident Evil 4 and just doubled down on it. They didn't change anything. They only increased what was already good. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I didn't even know that came out.
I don't even know what the fuck
What
that
is that?
is, bro.
Listen.
Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, that I can understand.
Yeah, that obviously.
That I can understand. So when it comes down to the entries, and this is something that's actually being stated when it comes down to the actual entries of the Game of the Year promotions, right? The games that actually deserve Game of the Year is Baldur's Gate 3, Spider-Man 2, and Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Every other game that's in this list does not fucking belong there. Alan Wake came out 2 weeks before the fucking entries were fucking announced.
Let's get it on.
How are you actually entering a game that was barely played into Game of the Year?
Super Mario's payola. You know that.
You don't have enough entries.
Super Mario.
You don't have enough information.
Super Mario is payola. I'm sorry.
You're sleeping.
Someone from Japan payola that. And
That's crazy.
you already have Legend of Zelda, and they're like, listen, we can't let Mario look
Legend
stupid.
of Zelda is necessary. I can understand that. Tears of the Kingdom was fucking fantastic.
The only reason why Mario's up there is because there's a Mario game out, and they had to put him up there. That's the only reason why I feel like this. Payola. Put a second Nintendo game
But
up
wait,
there.
hold up. So I don't necessarily know anything about it. I didn't play the game. However, I know a lot of people have played the game.
Name
I
one.
do know that it's
Name one,
more of a party game for sure.
True.
Like it's a multiplayer.
Great.
Like play
It's
with
Mario
your
Party
friends,
7?
right?
Are you fucking crazy?
No. It's like you know the original Mario.
It's
game.
regular Mario Party.
It's just not
But it's
Mario
multiplayer.
Party. It's like just the regular Mario Bros, but like 4-player.
Okay.
Again.
So again. No. I can understand that. I can understand that because I was telling y'all to tap into Sonic Superstars, which is your regular Sonic 2D, side scroller, but it's 4-player.
None of that.
But
It's game of the year, bro.
That's what I'm
weird.
saying. For it to be announced as game of the year is fucking preposterous.
put
It doesn't
Street
make
Fighter 6
fucking
up there,
it
bro.
doesn't make any fucking sense.
I can hear you.
It makes no fucking sense. The entries on this fucking list is actually insane. There are 3 names on this list
I'm
that
surprised
make
Starfield's
sense.
not on there, for real. I'm surprised Starfield didn't make it.
I put SSX Tricky up there for all of that shit.
Well, let me ask you a question then. So, you said Spider-Man. You said number 2 is?
Spider-Man, Baldur's Gate 3, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Which one would you think would come second place?
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate? Okay. What
Yeah.
about you, Jeff?
I actually would go with Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
actually go with Legend of Zelda.
I have seen nothing from Baldur's Gate. I would also kind of go Spider-Man. I would go Legend of Zelda, then Baldur's Gate. Mostly because I've definitely heard a lot of people playing Baldur's Gate, a lot more than I've heard a lot of people playing these other games. Legend of Zelda, I've seen everybody play the game. I just seen
Everyone named
everybody
Mama.
finish it. You feel me? I saw them do everything else. Everything else.
Here's my perspective when it comes down to the reasons why I say it's going to be Spider-Man 2 is because a couple of years back, if we pay attention, Arkham City won Game of the Year, right? That was the Batman game. Arkham City was not Arkham Knight, and Arkham City was not Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was one small area with a lot of, secrets embedded into it. Arkham City did what Arkham Asylum did and doubled down and emphasized.
So good. So fucking
They
good.
didn't change anything. They only added to what was good.
Yeah.
That's literally what Spider-Man 2 did. They didn't change shit. They only added to what worked. Right? Baldur's Gate is a game that's very Diablo based. Top-down camera angle, right? Storyline and cutscenes are top tier. You fuck a bear.
Okay, yeah. You can probably
You fuck a bear.
Yep. Take that off the list. Mario Wonder come 3. Yeah.
You fuck a bear. You fuck a bear. Do I know the credentials of how you fuck said bear? No, but you fuck a bear. Is it a person that's turning into a bear?
All right.
I don't know. But you fuck a bear. Now, in that absence, right? In that situation, you said what? No.
Ryan, we do not care.
We don't fucking.
Bro, we do not care.
What the fuck is going on in your bedroom?
Is the bear on top or bottom?
Hey, stop.
He needs some milk.
Enough. All right. Game of the year, Spider-Man 2. Let's move on. Talk about fucking bestiality on the damn
For those of
podcast.
you who are unaware, Nuri Kami is a disgusting slut. And
How did I get what, huh?
Yeah, y'all took that joke and ran with that.
These
Huh?
niggas-
Next topic, bro.
anyway.
Okay. bro.
It said, is the bear on top or is it on the bottom?
Okay. All right, so we've gotten through.
Jeff is so disloyal.
All right, so y'all have
So the point that I'm making is to bring it all the way home.
right.
Baldur's Gate 3, definitely something that I can see is necessary in winning Game of the Year. But the amount of people who, the reasons why I don't think it's Legend of Zelda is because Legend of Zelda players, like people who are really passionate about Legend of Zelda, are more than likely passionate about Spider-Man.
Yeah, call a spade, bro. It's the most culturally relevant, great
see what I'm
game.
saying?
Barely has any flaws.
Baldur's Gate is a top-down
it's a-
Diablo-style gameplay mechanic.
And Spider-Man's pop
That's
culture.
only a particular demographic. That's very, very, very particular. The people who will play Baldur's Gate and enjoy it are the people who would play League of Legends or World of Warcraft. And that's from, perception. Someone like myself who plays hack and slash, who plays action adventure, who plays single player games and this and the third, we don't really like top-down camera angle games. Spider-Man is revolutionary. And on top of that, it's a Spider-Man comic book game. Is it the best game in the world right now? No. But
And that's arguable, too.
it
Because
is.
people
It's
will definitely
arguable.
say this.
It's very arguable. However, is it the most positive in terms of experience? Dog, I've seen people who have never touched a Spider-Man game touch Spider-Man and 100% the game. That should say something. Period. Point blank. Okay. Like, non-gamers tapping into gaming and 100%ing a game that they've never touched. They've never touched.
You're not doing that in Zelda. You niggas.
You're not doing that in Zelda. You're going to get bored. You're going to quit. You're going to put the game down. If you get tired of the game, you're going to put the game down. Because it's a game. But for a game to push you to 100%, every mission, every side mission, every costume, every city mission, every story mission, 100%? Nah, you're not getting that in Baldur's Gate. That's God of War Ragnarok. That's Arkham Asylum. And you've seen those games win Game of the Year. Right. We're talking about the emotional aspect of gamers. We're talking about what drives them. We're not talking about just the simplicity of the business aspect. We're not talking about just about what these developers did well. We're talking about how the consumer is experiencing what they created. Spider-Man is the only game out of the entire roster, outside of Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, is the only game out of the entire roster that truly satisfied the demographic that they were directing themselves toward, that they were aiming for. Legend of Zelda, it did its job, but it did its job for the demographic. There are not more Legend of Zelda players than there are Spider-Man fans. I guarantee you, 50%. And 50% is a very low number. 50% of Legend of Zelda fans are Spider-Man fans.
Correct!
Okay, I like these thoughts.
That's how I feel about it. Okay, cool. So that's why I say Spider-Man. Like, yeah, Baldur's Gate can definitely put up a decent fight in terms of Game of the Year, but in terms of topping Spider-Man 2, I really feel like this year is Spider-Man 2. Because we definitely got a Game of the Year for Arkham Asylum. And Arkham Asylum was going up against some really heavy hitters. And that was a comic book game. That was the only comic character that was in a video game that won Game of the Year. There has never been a comic book game outside of Arkham Asylum that has won Game of the Year. Every other game was just a game. It has never been a comic book game. And this would be the first time that Spider-Man won that. I'm not talking about nominee, because last year, if I'm not mistaken, Marvel's Insomniac Spider-Man #1 was up for Game of the Year. This is Spider-Man 2.
I think we all know he's gonna win. And if it doesn't win, I think they're gonna shoot up the club. But
I'm shooting the shit
before
up.
Before we move on, do something funny. Go over to the fighting game of the year, because they did something funny this year.
They do.
It's not fighting game of the year. It's like fighting / best sports game or some shit like that. It's like fighting is mixed in with something, I think.
Best esports event?
You see fighting up there? It is up there. Best fighting. Left.
To the left. Top left.
No.
Back up.
No. I was wrong.
Scroll down.
It's just best fighting.
No, scroll down. Down.
To the left, bro.
Down.
Down. Best
Down.
fighting.
Best fighting. There you go.
All right, let's check this out. Real quick. What's going to win that?
Okay, so
Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
yo, what?
Hey, Berlizzi holding the torch right now. Berlizzi holding it down, beating his nigga's ass on that game.
Of course he is.
This one is a little bit more interesting just because I feel like
What the fuck is
it's
God of
obviously
Rock?
it's either Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. I don't know what the fuck God of Rock is. What the hell is Pocket
I'm going to say it's
Bravery?
Mortal Kombat 1. Based off of what I've seen, I'm going to say it's Mortal Kombat 1.
I can't go either way because both impacted the community very well. Let's not be biased because obviously we went to an event that obviously had a $500,000 pot for the game, so obviously it's fresher in our minds. And obviously it's a newer game, so it's much more closer to release of the Game Awards. But pound for pound, it's looking very, very even. Street Fighter came out; it's still in tournament space right now. And not to mention, it's just a really fun game to get into. Everyone I see get into it, loves it, plays it. Mortal Kombat is a little bit more niche, but at the same time, being that it's more relevant in my mind, I can't put it away from Mortal Kombat. From Street Fighter. So if I had to throw it in the mix, I think I probably would just go Street Fighter 6. That's how I feel like they would.
Really?
Yeah.
I would say Mortal Kombat 1. Only reason why I would say Mortal Kombat 1 is because of how people are reacting to Mortal Kombat 1 in comparison to how people are reacting to Street Fighter 6.
I feel like it's too new to say it different because I've seen what the community was waiting for when it got 6.
Right, and that's it's funny that you said it because that's exactly why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like Street Fighter 6 came out before Mortal Kombat 1, right? So when Street Fighter 6 came out, people were super hyped on it, people were stuck on it. But when Mortal Kombat 1, the blood factor, then the characters, and so on and so forth, plus on top of that, Omni-Man first came out, Invincible is just now coming back with their season 2. There's a lot of reasons why people are playing Mortal Kombat 1 in comparison to Street Fighter 6. So granted, in comparison, who would be better? I think that they're both evenly balanced, but I think that the demographic is higher for Mortal Kombat 1 because the demographic for Street Fighter 6 is very particular.
That's true.
Like that's super skill based. Street Fighter 6 is heavily skill based, whereas Mortal Kombat 1 is kind of seen as your party player. So there are skilled players in it, like Sonic Fox and someone like Cloud 805, Filipino Champ. There are people who are fucking LTG. And then there are the random niggas who be coming out of 6 Arakin, the niggas who be sitting there creating like toxic content specifically for Mortal Kombat 1. They don't do that for Street Fighter 6. They don't have that creativity for Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 is either one of two things. It's either trash play, like troll play, or skill play. Whereas Mortal Kombat, you have a multiple decent type of algorithm when it comes down to the content that's being made for that game. So I think that people are more excited for Mortal Kombat 1 in terms of the FGC over Street Fighter 6.
But we're talking about just the awards. I feel like if I were to get any of these games, it definitely would be Nickelodeon All-Stars. I'm not playing Smash. But it'd be Mortal Kombat. I'll definitely get I love NetherWorld games, so I got to take my bias.
Right.
And I think just based on the impact and what the Game Awards mean, I think the voters are going to go for 6. That's how I think.
I think it's going to go for 1.
What do you think, Nerd?
I think as far as best fighting game would go for 6. Mostly, where is my stream deck at? There we go. Now y'all can see. All right, so I would go for 6. Honestly, because Mortal Kombat 1, as you said, is a different demographic. Mostly for it's more of a party game. Not for those who are like extremely dedicated for fighting games in general. When Street Fighter 6 came out, it took the entire fighting game space on hold for a bit. For
like 3 months.
Yeah. Which no other fighting game, even Mortal Kombat 1, has done yet. Like, people are playing it, but like not to the same volume.
It's not getting new fans. Street Fighter definitely got new fans.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Like as a Smash player, I was watching top tier Smash niggas be like, I'm dropping Smash. Smash sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen that from any other game. And like even the people who are like really big on Tekken, for example, like Punko, who was back when I was really playing, like a huge Akuma player, like Street Fighter 6, he's streaming it currently. Like I don't see him streaming more MK1, right? When it comes down to that, I think the better game is Street Fighter 6. However, I do think the likability, the swag, the flair is all in Mortal Kombat 1 for sure. Like it's got Omni-Man, you know what I'm saying? Like if y'all seen what Omni did season 1 of Invincible, bro, I feel you.
Man, no, that's fucking crazy. That's the one thing that Mortal Kombat and Tekken are doing well, these guest characters that Street Fighter 6 has yet to done, and it's not like Capcom has never done it. It's not like Capcom doesn't know what it's like to get a new IP, or I mean, not a new IP, but someone else's IP in today's story. So sometimes they didn't do that shit. Like have Chun-Li double team with some motherfucker in the storyline and have them come from, I don't know, Tekken or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense to me that they didn't do that. Instead, they have this new ass nigga on the front cover. I don't know what the fuck his name is, and to have that already as a less than, Mortal Kombat's the cooler game. It is what it is. So I can see them winning because this game of the, if y'all don't know, the Game Awards are vote based, so people could come in and vote, which seems so toxic if a Reddit went crazy. But it kind of is fan base versus fan base, which is kind of whack. It's kind of whack, which means if the respective fan bases are exactly the same as it is with the FGC, it's gonna take the side people that get into voting to switch the misnomer. If Nickelodeon All-Stars wins, that's memes. If God of Rock wins, that's memes, and the same thing for Pocket. What's that shit called? Pocket Bravery? Sorry, what's the studio name? I'm not even gonna shut y'all out. But y'all don't have that clout for that. I think it's going to be these outside people who are going to vote for Mortal Kombat. And Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat has the newer factor, but Street Fighter 6 has the, I want to say, legacy factor. So these outside people that play Tekken and Smash or more so that go to Street Fighter 6. And it's not, in other words, more stiff. You know how niggas hate that stiff type gameplay. So they weren't trying to look for Mortal Kombat 1 anyway.
Facts.
But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it.
Okay, that's relatively solid. So we can go ahead and move on to the next topic, which is the PlayStation Handheld. Have y'all seen anything about that?
Seen it. I want it. Period. I want to play Spider-Man on the bus.
I've seen your average consumer play that shit. Play it on a bus, nigga. What you are? You want to play on what bus?
I'm nigga, whatever. Nigga, whatever. Nigga.
I'm not gonna lie, I want to play it on the bus too. That shit looks fucking. I wanted the PS Vita when it was out, and when they say they discontinued handheld, I was sad because I just got a PS4 2 months after the news too. But with the, PC is now taking over my life now for a million reasons. But with the fact that the Steam Deck's a thing now,
get over here. I have to use the bathroom. Get over here.
Just give her the mic.
Get over here.
Just give her the mic.
I have to use the bathroom. Get on camera. Get over here.
Now
You're a part of the team.
Now he's trying to get a producer.
I'm trying to be a team. Get over here. Thank you.
You don't have to. Don't let him force you to get on camera for the first time. Don't let him get. No, we're gonna keep her a secret. No. Keep her. No, don't even do it.
I want to be a secret. I'll be the voice.
My nigga. Don't come too close then. Don't come too close.
Use the bathroom.
But what was I about to say? Yeah, no, I want it bad. But you know, the Steam Deck's a thing down there.
Right.
Right. Have you seen this PlayStation?
I have not.
You have not? Well, the PSP was one of the most sought after things that I ever wanted, and ever since then, like 3D Fi-ass HD-ass handheld is something that a lot of people wanted but could not get. I think we're finally in the space where people want it, but we're not kids no more. So the people that kind of pioneered it, like the kids are not doing that. The kids are playing iPad games. It's us that are going to be buying this stuff more than often. So I think that it's fire, but it's console. Only PlayStation can do this. It's console time. It's not what time it is. It's PC. It's IP time. Whatever your IP is what's going to win, not what console you're on. This is 2006, maybe even 2013. Maybe this would have done better. I think this is just going to be cool for the people that can, shell out the $200 for the sideways thing. So, you can be on the bathroom and still play on the PlayStation. But for me, I don't even know if I'm going to get it. You know why? Because I slick want a Steam Deck, and I don't know if I want the PlayStation. I don't even know if I'm going to get a PlayStation 5 anytime soon. You know what I mean? So, we'll see. Because the best game on PlayStation right now is Netflix. So, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen.
I feel like it's going to,
You said what?
If...
Fix the, push a little closer to you. There you go.
Okay. I feel like it's going to have a lot of kids. It's not going to be 100% full-fledged just like you're playing on PlayStation.
Hold on, say it one more time. My bad. The mic is bad over here.
He gave me the janky mic.
All right. Once you get it, just let it go. Let the cord go.
Like this?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I think it's going to be kind of janky. Like, it's not...
You think PlayStation's going to be, the handheld's going to be janky?
When they first released it, of course, it's probably going to take like a while. I mean, look at what happened with the PS5. It took them a while to like actually get it full functioning, actually get it ready for release.
You know what? It's funny you say that because the history of janky ass and nerdy out. You had a PlayStation in your lifetime, right? You were an Xbox boy.
No, sir.
You said no. You had never had a PlayStation.
I'm not an Xbox boy. That's what I said.
Okay. Damn. PlayStation has a pattern. PlayStation 1 came out. The first console came out great. PlayStation 2's first one was no. It's opposite. My bad. No, they both had a good run. PlayStation 1 was cool. PlayStation Portable, the second tiny one was kind of bad. The PlayStation 2's first one was amazing. The new ones were kind of janky. The flip one was bad. The one that you can slide out was really good. They had 3 versions, by the way, of the PlayStation. No. Did they have 2 versions? Yeah, they had 2 versions. They had 3 versions of the PlayStation 3. The slide one, the big one, which was really bad. If you bought the PlayStation 3, I'm sorry. I know you don't still have it now. That shit is hard to keep up. There was a yellow thing of death, kind of like the Xbox's red ring of death. And then the PlayStation 4, the first PlayStation 4 was amazing. The CH1000, I just sold one. I have like 5 PlayStation 4s. Those shits did good. But with the PlayStation 5, it looks like then they're getting that curse out where Sony's first, like their first shits are bad. Because the PSP, even the first PSP, that shit was janky. When you got the lighter one, that shit was good. I remember I still had the first PlayStation PSP. That shit was not it. I'm mad I still can't play Midnight Club Dub Edition on my PSP, and that shit's in my room right now. But the second PSP that was light and felt like you could break that shit so easily, that shit was perfect.
I want the PlayStation Portable. I want it. Like I said.
I was saying I don't want it. I was saying I might not care for it. I might just get the
I'm
Steam
gonna
Deck.
get it. I want it.
With the Steam Deck? Have you heard about the Steam Deck?
Nah, I don't want the Steam Deck.
What do you mean you don't want the Steam Deck?
Why would I want the Steam Deck?
Because it's PC on the go. When have we ever be able to do that?
The only time I would want to play on PC is if I'm playing with y'all.
You don't want to play with niggas on
If
PC?
I'm on the go,
Yeah.
I don't want to play with you niggas.
Imagine you're taking a flight on Delta on the way to
Why would I be
Guam.
thinking? Right. Why would I be thinking about
I could
you
whoop
niggas?
your ass. Actually, no, we can. Let me not say whoop your ass. Let me not come like that. We're all playing Outlast on the Steam Deck in the sky.
That would frustrate me. Because
Oh,
you niggas-
frustrate you?
Yes, because you niggas are incompetent.
All right, bro.
You're the most incompetent nigga when it comes down to Outlast Trials.
Fair.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
Me and you, we be locked in, bro. This nigga,
Y'all
this
just-
nigga is a fucking.
When it comes to that game, it's like y'all already knew it before I played it. That's what.
Get the fuck out of here,
niggas be-
bro.
y'all niggas
the
be looking at it.
instructions are on the screen. Me and Nuri literally be following the instructions off grip automatically.
See, that's your problem right there.
Jeff, where you
that's
at?
Your problem right
I'm
there.
hiding from this nigga.
You ever bought furniture?
No.
Okay, then. So, you ever bought furniture, Nerd?
Thank you for bringing up my past.
Nerd, you ever bought
I'm
furniture?
I'm
traumatized.
familiar with the.
I don't own furniture. I'm
You
not.
ever-
I'm not fucking
I'm
blessed.
not talking to you no more.
Like you.
I'm not talking to you no more.
You're not talking to me no more.
Nerd, you ever bought
You
furniture?
don't want to talk to me no more.
I have, yes.
Have
Fuck
you,
your furniture.
Black people don't need no damn instructions. I'm just trying to play the damn game. I need instructions to beat niggas' asses at Tekken.
But you
Nigga,
need
you
the
literally
instructions in
do.
order to fight.
No, you don't. Literally,
Yes, you do.
There's no instructions in Tekken.
Go to the move list. That's the
You
instruction.
literally fucking buy the moves in order to defend yourself.
That's half the move list. Y'all niggas don't know shit about what y'all talking about.
You don't know shit about what you're talking about because you're incompetent.
The move list is the instruction. Bro.
I hate this nigga, bro.
Look at this nigga lying, bro.
No
This-
bullshit.
the whole
game-
move list is not even on the,
The game involves you purchasing abilities to defend yourself throughout the game.
Wait a minute. What game are you talking about?
See, look,
Outlast Trials.
What we're
Outlast
talking
Trials.
about. Yeah, see what we're talking about. See, look at you going somewhere I'm not.
So what are you talking about?
That's why you let me finish
Were
my
we
point.
not talking about
That's
Outlast
why-
Trials?
That's why you let me finish my point.
What was
Jeff
you
was talking about Tekken for some reason.
All I was saying was that I don't need to read instructions when y'all niggas already doing the shit for me. Am I stupid or am I smart?
In that regard, I don't play Tekken. So you're talking to a nigga who don't play Tekken.
You need three smart niggas to tell each other where to go, or let these niggas just tell you where to go.
By definition, I'm not a smart nigga because I don't play Tekken.
I'm ready to move on.
All right, so
You can only talk to Nerd.
let me see here.
And Nerd don't give a fuck about what you think.
PlayStation handheld, right? So here's the thing about this, right? And as somebody who, we've dealt with the console wars, right?
Yeah.
What you can play on each one. I think nobody's really looking at Xbox because the most primary games
It's
are either-
Netflix.
Most of the games that most people are playing are both consoles
Netflix.
and on PC or PlayStation exclusive.
I hate to interrupt you. I'm gonna make Black Okage proud. Don't even switch the camera. No, go back to you. There is no Xbox exclusives because they're all on PC.
It's not.
There's no exclusives. So what's the point of even buying that box? If you bought an Xbox, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, and I'm some of my friends. If you bought an Xbox,
Hold up.
you played yourself.
Wait a
Time
minute,
out,
wait,
time
because
out. Cause
Xbox
I-
is definitely like $600 less than the most minimal PC.
That's not true. I can steal a laptop for free.
Oh God, but
That's
you're
a
not
laptop.
you're not finna get like top tier quality.
But that's a laptop.
I
I
can steal
like,
what?
that's not.
Who said?
But it's a
not the
laptop.
same,
He
bro.
said PC.
Yeah.
We're not comparing the consoles. A PC can do work and play games.
But you used a laptop.
What
in
homework?
comparison to
What
a
homework can I
PC.
do on the Xbox?
What homework can you do on the Xbox?
If you have an Xbox, you're flexing on niggas. That's
you
it.
said laptop versus PC. You said you could steal a laptop. That's not a PC.
Laptop's a computer to me.
What the fuck?
Listen. A laptop's not doing what next gen consoles are doing.
Nah, let him steal one of them fucking netbooks and think he can stream on that shit.
I said steal a computer. You try to pick the worst one out. I didn't say a Chromebook, nigga.
No, fuck that. Let him.
Because the computers that you're talking about that's doing that is like 800 minimum. Like, you're not doing next gen gaming.
I can find a 400, boy. I can find a 400 idea pad.
You're
This
not
nigga
doing
got a 260 graphics card.
I can steal an idea pad for $400.
This nigga's graphics card is a part of the 12 series.
Listen.
It's
Like, Xbox has its value because PC games, quote unquote, you would need to buy a very expensive or a relatively expensive set of equipment to play it on PC.
True.
Now, I'm not gonna say that the last few Halo games have been ass, but they kind of been ass, right? People are looking for Spider-Man. People have been looking for a lot of like God of War, right? Which at some point will be on PC, but not like Spider-Man isn't, right? So when it comes down to that, I think the only reason I would ever get that PlayStation shit is to play Spider-Man on the go. Honestly, that's the only game I would play on the go. I think Steam Deck is more worth your money because all of those games are primarily on PC. PC has the best of both worlds, if not all of both worlds.
So in comparison, what you're saying is that in comparison to the Stream Deck, in comparison to the PlayStation Portable,
right,
it would be more efficient for you to get the Stream Deck because the only thing that you would be able to play in terms of like hype factor would be
Netflix.
console exclusives. So for the PlayStation Portable, you would only play like games that would only be exclusive to the PlayStation. Yeah. Like what's that game?
Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Not just that, but with that
Final Fantasy, whatever that new one is, 15, 16?
17, 16?
You niggas got 17 now?
16,
that shit is good.
Oh no, I thought you had 17 now.
No. The Final Fantasy 16 is good.
I say it wasn't.
True. So in that regard, like it would be like critically acclaimed exclusive. So Final Fantasy 16, right? Then you have Horizon, Tekken. Well,
It's not exclusive no more.
Horizon Zero Dawn, right? God of War Ragnarok or God of War franchise. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, things of that nature. You would only be playing that on the handheld, whereas on the Steam Deck, you would be playing anything. You'd be playing not only what's accessible to PlayStation, but also what's accessible to Xbox. Because
but obviously you're limited by Steam, so you can't get no Fortnite.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, no, Steam has Fortnite. Oh, no. It doesn't have Fortnite because that's Epic. Right.
Also, if EA is keeping some shit and they want to take it off the fucking Steam.
But then I feel like, wouldn't you be limited with the PlayStation Portable because that doesn't have Epic as well?
For sure.
So even still, like you wouldn't like depending. Honestly, then that means that the conversation really relies on what it is that you play as a gamer.
I think the only factor that we're not talking about that is different is that the PlayStation, funny enough, stream sounds so close to Steam, but I don't think Steam will let you stream games like PlayStation Now can. If you buy PlayStation Now, you don't have to buy games no more. You can play your Final Fantasy 7, and I wonder if PS Now will be available on the PlayStation Portable. Still not worth it to me. It's literally a flex, like buying an Xbox Series 1. And if you have one of those, obviously it's amazing to have. It's a plus, but you can get more bang for your buck if you have something else.
I feel like it's better because if you're somebody who has played PlayStation for the majority of your life and you buy the PlayStation Portable, and PlayStation Portable is ultimately remote play, which is anything that's on your console is not available on your portal. I feel like if you have a large catalog, you'd be able to play whatever it is that's accessible to you in comparison to, which is why I said that it would be based off of what it is that you play. Because if you play most Xbox games, then a Steam Deck would be more profitable for you. But if you're more inclined and if you've spent more time on PlayStation, then a PlayStation Portable would be more accessible to you because you have a lot more of the games that you've not only played prior, the games that you would be playing in the future on that handheld console.
That's the thing, though. That's literally it. It's literally exclusives. Steam is going to have my console games on there, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it would be based off of what it is that you play, because most of the time when it comes down to the console wars, it's based off of what the person is normally used to versus what they, what they ultimately can afford or what they don't usually play.
But also, I forgot, Steam does have some games that are not playable.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah.
The new ones are getting much more greater games. They have whatever that fucking chip that's amazing that is all on the same laptops or whatever. It has like a, the graphics card comparing to a modern day 360 or 370, whatever. But as far as pound for pound, stack for stack, band for band,
none of it is worth it.
No, the Steam Deck's definitely worth it. Because the Steam Deck is literally me playing a game.
You don't have to go outside to play a game, bro.
When I played the Switch, and Nintendo was smart when they went the Wii U route to try to not go up and specs, bro, and go up and differentiate, because I can never ever play Switch. I mean, play Smash.
If we're being fully honest, when are you actually like using this item?
The what?
When are you using this item?
What, the PlayStation?
The Steam Deck or PlayStation Portable?
If it was me, if I play as much as I play the games on my PC, I'll play it every day. Apex every single day.
No, I get that, but like, when do you play on your PC?
Me personally, I play it only when I can, but
only when you can.
I'm a grown man.
Exactly.
If I can do whatever I want, I'll play it every single day.
So no. Not what you want on a day-to-day basis, because that's what this is. It's the gaming console for the portable gamer. So on your day-to-day, out of the 24 hours of your day, like your regular day-to-day, your day by day, how much time do you think that you would be spending on your PlayStation Portable?
I wouldn't be playing it every single day.
Exactly. So ultimately, none of this shit is worth it.
No, that's not true.
That's why I say it's not worth it.
That's not true.
For the particular person, I mean, it's only worth it for the gamer that's able to game stationary. Like Nuri. We was at work today. Nuri he was taking his break. And while he was taking his break, he was eating. And while he was eating, he was playing Smash on the Switch. Right?
Yeah.
That would be the only time that you would ultimately be able to play the game that you're playing if you're not at home.
But think about the kid who doesn't have a $4,000 RTX 4090, and in
that regard, you would ultimately
it's a replacer. PlayStation,
true.
Plus is not a replacer.
But in that regard, the gamer who doesn't have the console at home that would have to utilize the handheld console, they would still have to have a at-home stationary section in order to get their games, because the Steam Deck requires you to have a Steam account.
Yeah, that's it.
True, and you would have to do that all through that particular console. Whereas the PlayStation, it's remote play. So you would need a PlayStation account and a home PlayStation in order to play your remote. So again, all of the different variables and all of the different attachments and fucking hoops that you got to jump through, none of it is worth it, man. As long as when it comes down to it, with this particular conversation, when it comes down to it, as long as you're gaming and you're satisfied, it is what it is.
Hey, what you think about all this?
I mean, shit, fuck it. I don't give a damn. I'm not buying the shit no way.
You say that until $10,000 falls in your account. You're like, I haven't been looking at this Amazon account for.
I have so much. I have so much I want.
Cart for.
I don't know what I want.
Which one do I want?
Having money sucks, because the moment you get money, you just sitting there looking at shit like, I want to buy everything.
Do I get an OLED Switch, or do I get this new PlayStation Plus?
Do I get this new camera?
All right.
My name is Neri Kami. Look at this new mic.
How does this affect LeBron's career?
I'm only concerned about
Is this
spending
gonna make me
money
look
when
more
it make
light-skinned
money,
on
you feel
stream?
me? I only want to buy new equipment if I think it's gonna make my shit better. I don't give a damn about buying an OLED Switch. I'm good with what I got. If it break down, then I'll fix it. But like, I'm not extravagant. You feel me? Fuck all the bullshit. I do have 3 monitors, yes.
Nigga, you have
but
more
I
than
use
3
it.
monitors.
I use all of them bitches.
This nigga
I
edits.
do have 2 desks, yes. But I use both of them bitches. You feel me?
Has multiple monitors. This nigga has.
Yo, point to his thing he edits with.
Nah.
Point to that little hand thing. I've never seen that in my life.
What the fuck?
Bro,
Nah.
Laquan don't even have that, bro. Look at that shit.
I can't even
What is
I
that?
can't even pull the shit out the fucking wall because it's already attached up.
Bro, this nigga has a handheld
The wires
editor.
you have, my monitor is already fucked up because of all the fucking wires you have in this fucking shit. Now I'm gonna use your mic. Get the hands off the fucking mic. I'm gonna use his mic because he tries to act like he's not Bruce Wayne in this bitch.
Yeah,
monitor
minimalist
1,
head ass.
monitor 2, monitor 3. He's talking shit. He got a fucking desktop. He got a desk here. He got a desk here. He got a desk.
Yo, that's 2 computers, by the way. Look at the computer right here. Look at that whole.
I use all of it. So like, it works for me. You feel me?
You're not just gonna hit us with that minimalism type thing you were trying to go on.
God, bro.
If it doesn't motivate my life, I don't need it. I have 3 forks in my kitchen.
I'm not extravagant. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen. They all serve their purpose.
Shut up.
And I make sure that I get the full utilization out them bitches. You feel me?
Your whole ass up.
You know what I'm saying? Like we doing a thing.
I'm fishing.
All right, man.
High class. I'm high tech.
If you feel some type of way about the handheld or whatever, please let us know in the comment section below.
Yeah.
But what's our last quick hitter? Because I'm gonna stop saying that because that last
quick
hitter was not quick at all. You niggas.
That was it, wasn't it?
Okay, well, I mean, that was all the scheduled topics. But if you're insistent on a quick hitter, how do you feel about anime being mainstream now when, like, you know, coming up, it was kind of weird?
Okay,
hold up. Let me redo this one.
This was a question that Raya asked us, by the way, too, for the quick hitter. So
okay. So let's get the proper question. No. Let's get the proper question.
No. We didn't hear it. Matter of fact, edit it out. Go ahead. Put it.
What's the question?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
How do y'all feel about anime being more mainstream now, considering when like you were younger or anything, it was weird to like anime, to watch anime, but now it's like in Times Square, it's showing up in like mainstream media, et cetera, et cetera.
I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna get this out of the way so y'all can cook.
Go for it.
The big 3 when they came out. Fuck you. When the big 3 came out, and Toonami made a way for people like me when I was 8 and 7 and 6 years old. My brother came back from college and had. By the way, my brother is an athlete. No even remnants of people call it blurred or glurt nerd, which is a whole different other topic. I hate that word. But niggas that love anime were kind of not around. But for me, they were never not cool. I never seen someone that liked anime that was just all of a sudden like weird or an outlier or an outcast. It seemed like everyone, at least my age, when I was 7, when I first watched anime, it literally was cool, which is weird to me because the whole country was not like that. So for my own personal world, it was cool. And when I watched it on when I watched it on TV, it was the same as watching Johnny Test or watching Yu-Gi-Oh! Or watching. By the way, I didn't put the connection that Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Were anime like Dragon Ball until like maybe when I was 15. I was like, oh shit, this is an anime block on Toonami. So I had the privilege of always thinking it was cool and never was not for me. It actually always was for me. And nowadays where, you know, I'm 29. A lot of people that were in there'll be a lot of people that are in their 30s and 40s, their husbands or their brothers or whatever, if they were into that shit, they were the weird ones. A lot of women I've known don't even like talking to someone that still plays games. You know what I mean? Versus our age group, our generation, which is literally the same as watching TV. It's entertainment. So it's funny how it's changed because we go to something like a DreamCon where a lot of people feel like no one understands them because they've been into something this cool and they've had to keep this great cool factor to themselves and like only a group of people that have only known them and share with the rest of the country. People from every single state watch anime. And now it's a mainstay. Now we're arguing about facts, about the big 3. And fucking other shit that is so easy to get into in almost any spot in this country that it makes me think, damn, I wonder how the rest of the world feels about it. Because I promise you can go to jail right now. Someone's talking about anime. You can go to one of the places in the south of Georgia. They're talking about anime. So it's as easy as talking about sports now. And beforehand, you could not say that. So I think it's from my personal world, it's always been pretty accessible, pretty easy, and always been the cool thing to talk about. So yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll go next. I think that it definitely was the generation slightly before, or the particular groups that you were around. I remember growing up, niggas was talking about doing Kamehameha in school, right? And Rasengan. I was also one of those niggas that wanted to do that, right? But see, I also was around a couple of niggas who were, real in the hood for real. That was weird to them, you know? So I will say this, and I don't think that in those particular groups, it's changed. I just think that we are now more exposed. It's like it's definitely changed more in the mainstream media for sure. But the people who didn't fuck with it before still don't fuck with it now. It's not going to change, nor is the group people that they're around, the people that think like them, are going to change either. It's just now that the people who are, like anime are able to talk to other people that like anime, they're able to bridge their own gaps and make their own bridges to connect. Honestly, we doing our thing now. So I'm happy with that. And hopefully we can continue to expand the community, because a lot of the preconceived notions that people did have at one point is that all you see when you walk in the room is just tentacles and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah. What is the word? The A word? The one that is a hago. A hago, right?
I love me some.
What does that mean?
I love me some Hago.
What does that mean?
It's a cum face. It's a cum face. It's a cum face.
Au.
No. It's a cum face. It's a cum. Don't try to simplify it.
See what?
It's a cum face.
The face of an orgasm.
It's a orgasm.
Yeah, I'm trying to get monetized. You niggas.
You asked the question. It's a cum face. It's a sexual cum face. Tongue out, eyes crossed. It's an orgasm face.
Okay. Yeah.
It's very popular.
So the point of me saying that is that like their preconceived notion is that that's all it was. It's just a bunch of niggas just playing in the yard or some shit. I don't know.
You're right, going to hell.
They thought it was weird because they didn't understand.
Me and Ryan are going to hell. I'm gonna just put that out there. Me and Ryan are going to hell.
Oh my
hell. I'm gonna see you down there, gangs.
Hell no.
Huh? Why am I group? You know about this shit while I know about this shit. I'm not grouping you in. I'm acknowledging that me and you share the same intellectuality. So if I'm going to be driving down there in a fucking hoopty, you won't be next to me in a Volkswagen. I promise you. I promise you.
Okay. I think that was good though. Nagi, you had a.
I'm not gonna lie, man. When I was growing up, anime for me was, I wasn't impacted by it the same way. Like I didn't let it. I was the kid, bruh. I was the kid that niggas made fun of off grip, except I wasn't like bothered by the jokes. So while everybody was like playing tag, I was the kid that was running in Naruto format. That was me. Arms behind the back. Like me and my friend Booba would get out of math class and I would get out of literature. And my literature class was like down the hallway. Booba's math class was on the top of the hallway, right? He would get out. I would get out. Classes would be changing. Hundreds of kids in the middle of the hallway. Out of nowhere, I would hear, Naruto! Me hearing it down the hall would scream, Sasuke! Niggas would.
That would go crazy today.
Bro,
Back
niggas
then,
would.
crazy.
This was like 2018, 2019. I call Booba up right now and get some accuracy. I swear to God.
Someone needs to do that at con every time.
I'll do that shit. Naruto! Sasuke! He'd be on one side, I'd be on the side. Niggas would split on some Red Sea shit, right? And he would be on one end, I'd be on the other end, and I'd have a friend fucking pumping up my arm. I'm standing there, right? There's another classmate fucking going crazy on my hand. I'm looking at Booba. Mind you, I'm like 5'9", 5'10", right? Booba is like 6'2", tall African nigga, right? Tall than a motherfucker. Lanky though. Skinny. Orangutan. Yeah? Tall than a motherfucker.
I call it a black man monkey. It's crazy.
Oh, fuck him.
Call a black man a monkey.
Freeze out this motherfucker. So when I got one nigga charging up my hand, I'm looking at him light years down the hallway. He got some Asian dude charging up his hand. He's pulling a Rasengan. I'm pulling a Shidori. When I tell you that I was dragging my hand across the floor, running at this nigga, like, bruh, Think about it, a high school hallway, bro. Think about you coming out of class, and as you're walking out of class, you see two niggas running full speed directly at each other on some chicken shit. Trying to Naruto and Sasuke Rasengan Shitori Clash.
That would go viral.
That shit was and that was what I was experiencing in my high school years. So growing up, when I got like to tap into what it is we're talking about, when I got into the notion of, oh, you don't fuck with anime or you weird for anime, I was the nigga who was like, oh, you like Dragon Ball? Yeah, I like Dragon Ball. You lame. You just said it. What? I'm smacking your fucking lunch out of you.
You're a bully.
I wasn't a bully. I was a bully to bullies. So I was the nigga when I got bullied on for liking anime. Nah, bruh. Nah. I'm fucking you up. Like, I'm beating your ass. Fuck you. You
That's
gonna
the way
get mad
kid
at me
will
for
beat
some
your
shit
ass.
that I'm watching at 6 o'clock in the afternoon when I get out of school at 3 p.m.? I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you because why are you worried about what I'm doing 3 hours after I've actually seen you?
I feel like those niggas that did that too were the ones that were more into it and were too
100%.
You know what's funny?
They would fuck out of here. They would go home and get. You know what? Let me not say it because we trying to be
That,
valentines.
that reminds me of, I remember I had this conversation with some random dude recently. It has nothing to do with anime. Literally, I was listening to a podcast about Nick Cannon, right? And Nick Cannon was in the car. Nick Cannon was in the car. The nigga was in the car. I'm taking him to his place. And this nigga, I don't know him that well. Taking him to his place, and this nigga's like, Nick Cannon, oh, lame ass nigga. That nigga lame as hell. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, no, I think people sleep on him. You know, he's like probably gonna be close to a billionaire. I mean, yeah, but you know, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like 10, he got like 10 kids and yeah, nigga lame. What that nigga never do. Like, I don't know, but he was the youngest executive at Team Nick, and actually he you know, he owned Wild 'N Out. I mean, yeah, but like what else did he do? So you know, he's also the host of America's Got Talent. He also owned stake at Viacom, so they had to pay him out for a while now, and it's one of the most successful shows on MTV right now. I mean, yeah, but that's all he does. He not even funny for real. But you know, he's also a singer. You know, he had that song Gigolo. Yeah, but that shit didn't even do that well. You know, it's one of the best songs that came out that year. I mean, yeah, he fine. I mean, like he not lame for real. So I'm talking this nigga down from what he already knows because the public perception is that Nick Cannon is whack.
I mean,
But then when you think about, damn, Nick Cannon has really done all this shit. This man is borderline going to be the next black billionaire. Now I respect it. Because the framework is lame until it's like, oh, it's not really lame for all the stuff I actually care about and didn't put on the
but
stage.
Nick Cannon is gonna be rich because of other comedians.
Fun fact, the other comedians were broke.
True.
Wild 'N Out, we love Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart couldn't do it on his own.
No.
He needed a job.
Neither can Nick Cannon.
If wouldn't have happened unless it was
Ain't
for Nick Cannon.
Ain't no way a nigga pull. Listen,
It's actually a fact. Look this up.
I'm not disengaging.
Look, fun fact. Here, fun fact. I'm about to. You sound like other nigga. I'm about to tell you wrong.
Damn.
When Wild 'N Out came out, remember Cat Williams, remember Kevin Hart. Some of these niggas that are movie stars weren't on like that.
True.
Biggest one's Kevin Hart. The other ones were actually not as bad as Kevin Hart. But Kevin Hart literally didn't have a job.
True.
And as jokey as the back and forth is, Nick Cannon had Drumline, and he had another movie that did really well to where he
What
had a
was
lot
it?
of money. He was a lot of people forget he was Will Smith's protege.
Was it Love Don't Cost a Thing?
I think so.
With
Yeah.
Christina Milian?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. I don't know what you're talking about.
He had a lot of money, and no one wanted to buy Wild 'N Out, so he funded the first episode himself. When he funded the first episode himself, he sold it to Viacom, and he had Kevin Hart as a person on there, Cat Williams. He had some of the best comedians that we love that weren't even household names yet. Well, they were household names for us, but they weren't white household names. That's the most bluntest way I could put it.
Right.
When he sold the show to MTV, he held on to that show for years before he sold it back. Most shows sell the IP. They license the IP. He could take it wherever he wanted to. Anyway, that made him very, very rich. They wanted to make sure that he had a lot of stuff on him. He's been famous since he was 16, maybe even younger than that. Will Smith had him in a holding deal to whatever show he did, which, by the way, he had a show that actually didn't do well, and no one ever heard the name of it. He had niggas fighting over him. He had a Will Smith here and a Jamie Foxx over here because this nigga's going to be the next biggest thing. They have him in an executive position. Did you know that he wrote for Kenan and Kel? He to this day is still the youngest. I don't know if he still has it, but he was the youngest writer in television history.
Yeah.
Not just on Nickelodeon.
It makes sense why he has fucking Danny Phantom's rapper on his fucking as DJ. DJ D-Rec wrote the Danny Phantom theme song.
That's fine. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But saying all
Gonna
that,
get him on because he's Danny Phantom.
when you list all
he
his,
performed it too. DJ D-Rec. When you're watching Danny Phantom and you're listening to that theme song, that's DJ D-Rec.
all the facts about Nick Cannon, doesn't matter what you say, you can't put him down. Doesn't matter. You can try to say all his lowlights, but his highlights outshow it. Yeah. And the biggest thing is that he can stop doing stuff for the rest of his life right now, but he still made Incredible, which sold more headphones than people thought he would. And literally the only thing they had to look at was Beats headphones. That's a crazy thing to say. So anyway, I put all that to say that that's how niggas looked at anime. And now everyone and their mama can't get away from it. And y'all niggas are wearing them fucking Demon Slayer, stupid ass, Tandro ass book bags and don't even know where the fuck they came from. Every con.
They could wear it. It don't matter.
It don't matter. There's a nigga right now who doesn't know what the fuck it is. Stole it from his
It's okay.
Stole it from his sister.
It's okay.
And got that shit rocking.
It's okay. Our
From.
whole point was to prove that this shit was fire. That was our whole point. To prove that niggas fucked with it. To prove that it was necessary. To prove that it was a part of mainstream. To prove that it deserved respect. And that's exactly what it's getting now. So the niggas that was talking shit and it's down to third, we bigger now. So the niggas can't bully us no more. They can't walk up to us and be like, oh, you wearing this stupid ass book bag or this stupid ass hoodie, pull the shit over your head. No. Because if they try to do that now, we be the anime niggas is gonna beat the dog shit out of you.
Who's an anime nigga now?
We the anime niggas.
Everyone's an anime nigga now.
We the anime niggas. So when it come down to it, when it come down to it, we gonna beat the shit out you. Let us do our nerd shit in peace.
All right, Miles.
All right, to wrap it all up, we gonna go ahead and close this segment out.
What y'all scared for now?
Jeff, that's it, bro. Go and close it out, bro.
All right, thank you so much for coming into the Nexhub Pod.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's my music.
Oh,
that's my music.
Thank you so much.
There we go.
Thank you so much for coming into the pod. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I gotta give another shout out to the boys real quick. And how do I do that? I do that by closing it out. Nagi, what is your closing statement for today's podcast, sir?
Eat your vegetables. Love one another. I'm actually going to say something positive when it comes down to Nexhub. We've been actually doing a lot of work behind the scenes in terms of making sure that we're actually delivering content. I know that you guys actually see me as it's kind of this format that's actually like super intense and super dedicated to high energy, but there's a lot of things that we're actually doing in terms of the podcast. There's a lot of things that we're trying to actually activate. I know that I get into the camera in terms of telling y'all to subscribe to the channel, but the reasons why we're doing that is because the more subscriptions, the more follows, the more interaction, the more traction we get, the more opportunity we have to actually commit to the content that we're trying to create. So with that being said, myself included, Nagi, Jetpack Jeff, Nuri Kami, Raya Creates. When it comes down to everything, and then One Punch Sham, who is also not here, 100% still a part of the team, still very much caring about her, still very much and thinking about her and being very intellectual about it. In terms of, like closing out statements, we trying. So be sure to follow the channel. Be sure to take care. Be sure to take care of yourselves. Be sure to look after what it is that we're trying to do. And if you fuck with the content, if you fuck with what we're trying to do, follow, because we got a lot of shit that's coming. We got a lot of shit that's going to be moving forward. With that being said, there's nothing more to be said.
Cool.
Off grip.
Neri, that's another pod in the books. What do you want to say for your closing statement for episode, what is this, 5? Episode 5, oh boy.
We keeping it going, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Nagi said it best. We doing our thing, and we're definitely trying to provide more fire content for y'all. I know I say that every episode, but it's true. And one thing that I think is probably the biggest thing for us is that y'all are a part of it. You feel me? So feel free to throw in your questions, your comments, your concerns, because we want to hear from y'all too. Make sure y'all check out the Patreon, because we got some fire up there too. Feel me?
For sure.
So, we love y'all, and I'm gonna ask this question on camera for Jeff after we stop recording. How you feel about them Eminem diss tracks that Nick Cannon was throwing out? Anyway, that's all I got to say. Peace, y'all.
That was so anti-black. That was so anti-black. That's crazy.
Anyway, continue, bro.
Nah, you're not gonna do that to
Close
Nick
it
Cannon.
out, bro.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna make it happen too. Mark my words. When Nick Cannon meets Neri, I'm just gonna record. And when he meets him and has to talk that caca he just said, we'll see how he goes. Patreon.com/Nexhub. Get that nigga talking right. Talk about some houses district. Shut your ass up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. I will catch y'all on the next episode. Well, we will catch you on the next episode. But until next time, peace.